those NGKRs. Yeah, I like the ones we got better.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
do.
they burn hotter.
Hey, everybody, I'm live here on YouTube. This is Mike Locascio. Just doing some work out here. My friend Ron is working on my car. And I am on here to help people with their computer. Hello there. Hi, Dee Dee. Good to see you again, too. I'm here to help people with their computer problems. Any kind of questions you have or comments, be sure to leave them and ask in the stream, and I'll definitely try to help you out with them. What I do is help people maintain their computer and repair their computer. I have been doing this for 23 years in Central Florida, and I am excited to help other people. Anybody that needs help, come to my channel, subscribe, hit the bell, tell your friends, put a tip in the stream if you have a tip for people with their computer, or you can ask a question and I'll be glad to answer you. So, and also you can support each other. I'm all for that. YouTube is a community and we all have to support each other and help each other grow. And that's what it's all about. Being positive and being decent. Oh, okay. Wish your son was here. Excuse me. He has the computer. Yeah, I hear you. I'm starting to get a cold. Today I'm not working. I'm just at home doing things. Oh, business is very good. It's funny because ever since I started YouTube, I am ranking really even better than I was before on Google. So it's pretty good. I'm getting calls and I'm getting repair jobs and repeat business. So yeah, business is good. What do you do and where are you from again? I don't remember things. I'm sorry. I have a short-term memory. New Jersey. Okay, yeah. I'm from actually originally from New York. I'm from Westchester County. I was born and raised there in New York. And then I moved to Pennsylvania, where I lived there for 20 years. And now I'm in Florida for been about 8 years now. Me and my wife moved down here. So, yeah, I guess you guys have some cold weather there. We had some cold weather, but it got warmer. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I used to live in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where all the Amish people are. I actually had a computer shop right on the main street. It was called MSL Computer Service, and I ran that for a few years. And I met a lot of great people, and I fixed a lot of people's computers, and that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. So, yeah, one thing I want to talk about, and I know there's only a couple people here, there's really not many people, but it seems that I get more people on the replay that comment. I'm 35 minutes from Lancaster, 23 degrees. Oh my God. Well, you're pretty close, so you can go there and get the buffets anytime you want. You're probably near, I guess, well, I used to go to Reading, PA, and that was about 35 minutes from Lancaster. So I have family in Reading, PA. There is a lot of lives. So, yeah, I guess you're in New Jersey, I guess where it borders Pennsylvania. But yeah, that's pretty close. Oh, hello there, Javi. Glad you're here. Dee Dee's here. You can say hi to Dee Dee. Lives on YouTube. Oh yeah, there is. Yep. Um, what I want to talk to you about today is your Wi-Fi speed. If you want to know how fast your Wi-Fi speed is, you can search on the Google free Wi-Fi speed tester, and you run that, and you don't touch the mouse or the keyboard or anything, and it will tell you your Wi-Fi speed, and you can write that down. And if your Wi-Fi is kind of slow, you can talk to your internet company, and maybe they can help you out. Because the more bandwidth you have, upload speed and download speed, the better connect rate you're going to have, and the faster your computer is going to run on the internet. So Wi-Fi speed is very important in connecting to the internet when you're downloading files or when you're uploading files. And you know, if there's a special going on, I always ask them if they're running a special, or if it's only like a few dollars extra to get to the next package. You may want to consider upgrading to the next package if it doesn't cost that much, because you'll see a big difference. My Wi-Fi speed is probably average. It's not great and it's not bad. How you know if it's good or not, other than doing the test, is if you can run a few programs at the same time without any lag. If you can do that, then it's pretty good. But the more Wi-Fi speed you have, the more things you can do. And actually, that has to do with memory also. So that if you're low on memory on your computer, you might also want to consider upgrading the memory, and that'll speed up what you do on screen. When you're clicking on things, it'll be faster. So if you have like 4 gigs of memory, you might want to consider going to 6. You can find out at crucial.com. I buy memory from them, and they don't sponsor me or anything, so I don't get paid for it. Hey, Farmo, welcome. Good to see you. But Crucial.com is a good company, and they're very reputable, and they can help you with your memory needs. Just remember, the more memory you have, the faster your computer is going to be. But you also want your Wi-Fi to be decent. So I would check into that and check into your memory, how much you have. If you think your computer's if you find out your computer only has like 2 gigs, you definitely need to want to upgrade to 4. And if you have 4 gigs, you should consider upgrading to like 6. And that will help your computer a great deal. Now, if you're planning on buying a new laptop, I've been talking to a bunch of people on here that want to buy a new laptop. There's a few things that you want to make sure you have in that laptop when you purchase it. And I suggest, hi there, scientist builder. Okay, UFO, scientist builder, that's a cool name. How you doing today? Yeah, like I said, make sure you guys hit the bell. Hey, Tim. Great to meet you. What part of the world are you in? Are you in the States here? I'm down here in Florida, and Dee Dee, I believe, is in New Jersey. But, going back to what I was saying, if you want to, okay, Ohio. All right. Well, I hope you guys get some warmer weather. I know that it's been cold up north, and hope you guys warm up some there. And I know in Canada, they've been having a lot of problems with snow over there. But if you want to get a new laptop, make sure you get a laptop that has a quad-core processor. Make sure it has enough memory, over 4 gigs. Make sure it has an SSD hard drive. because that's the newer hard drive, which is faster than the regular SATA hard drive. And make sure you have a decent video card. If you're going to be on YouTube doing editing and things like that, you need at least 2 gigs of memory on your video card. So I would write these things down before I went to the store. And there's a couple other things that are important. Some stores will charge you for a restocking fee. If you decide to return it, you'll have to pay money. I usually try not to buy products where they have a restocking fee. So that's one thing you may want to keep in mind. Also, what's important also with a laptop is how long the battery life is. Battery life is important because if you're on the road, you really want to have good battery life. And laptop batteries vary from maybe 2 hour time to 8 hours, or some laptops are even higher than 8 hours. So try to get a laptop that has a decent amount of battery life to it. I'd say anywhere between 3 and 6 would be, optimal. If you can get more battery life out of it, that's great, because that's important. And I always like to tell people about laptops. Now, if you're a gamer and you want a real high-end laptop, you can look into Alienware. They're known for the real high-end stuff. But a basic laptop with these specs that I've mentioned, you can find that, HP, Dell, Asus, Acer. I mean, there's different brands that come in out and have new laptops out on the market that have these types of specs. And in 2019, you want to have these because the networks are changing, and you want to have something fast enough and good enough to work. So that's something to consider. Definitely want to get a computer that will do the things you need to do on it. And it's a lot easier to get one already with these things in it than having a computer than having to upgrade it, which you can do if it's cost effective. I tell people that if it's cost effective and you like your computer, then it's a good idea to invest a little into it. You're very welcome, UFO scientists. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and I would love to see your videos too, and I will definitely be checking them out. The other thing I like to tell people, and I stress this a lot in my videos, if you watch my playlist, you'll see that there's a lot of videos that are helpful. And I always tell people, oh good, yeah, I believe I've seen you in there, and I'm glad we're connected. And I definitely want to like and check out everybody's videos. I do that every couple of days. I go through all the people's videos, and I watch them, and I like them, and sometimes I even comment on them. But yeah, that happens. I know that happens, it seems, on YouTube. It's just you got other things in your life going on, and and I get that too. And then you got to catch up. I understand that completely. So that's all good, And make sure you update your Windows. If you're on Windows 10, you want to get the latest updates. So make sure you go to updates in your Windows computer. You could probably just type it in the search bar, Windows Update, and go there and make sure you download all the latest updates, whether you be on a desktop or a laptop. And have yourself an antivirus. I know that if you have a new computer after a few months, the trial's over, but you still need an antivirus. And there's some good free ones out there where you don't have to pay for them. And I prefer those, but any antivirus is better than none. So definitely get an antivirus, and definitely have the latest definition files for it. When it's time to update it, click update. Some of them update while you're scanning, and that's a good thing to do. I use either AVG or Avast. You can search those online. You can go to download.com and download them there. Okay, you don't have internet, only phone. All right, well, hey, a lot of people doing things on their phone these days compared to, regular home internet. I mean, nowadays you can do a lot on your phone. So that's just something I tell people because if you're on a home-based computer or on a mobile computer, you really want to be protected and you really want to at least have antivirus that's working and a spyware remover. Oh, I see. Yeah, I hear you, and I've been trying to get your channel working. That's good, eventually you'll get there. It just takes time. I mean, I got my desktop. I actually have two desktops. One is an all-in-one and one is a regular desktop that I use for YouTube and everything else. I'm on my phone right now. I'm outside in my front porch. Yes, it is. There's so many people out there, and the more people that you connect with, the harder it is to keep up with everybody. So yeah, it's a beautiful day here. I can't really complain. And it's been cold recently, but now it's starting to warm up here. And all is good. And there's some other things that I like to talk about, and one of them is to take care of your fans. Make sure you clean your fans on your desktop to keep it running cool. Clean your fans on your laptop to keep the heat exhausting out of it. So there's a fan on the side of your laptop and you want to keep that clean too. And that's something that will keep your computer clean and running cooler. And you want to make sure if you're on the laptop and you're drinking, canned air is good. Yep, I use canned air. Make sure you hold the fan with your finger first when you're doing it. That way your fan won't spin. And it only takes a couple seconds. Use canned air. That's a good thing to use. And then make sure your fans are spinning good and dust free so you can circulate and your computer CPU will be running cooler. That's a good thing. And we all want our computers running cooler because the cooler your computer will run, the longer that it will last. A lot of problems happen when your computer runs really hot, and eventually the CPU can burn out. So you want to keep it cool. You want to keep water away from it, especially on a laptop. If you drink any soda or any coffee, make sure you keep them in a good distance away from your keyboard, because that sugary stuff will eat up your motherboard, go through the keyboard, and it can damage it, and it's not fun. I see that a lot. People do that. And also, make sure your power cord on your laptop is not really hot, because a lot of times people have power cords that overheat, they get hot, and actually they can start a fire. I've had them catch fire before. If you have a power cord on your laptop that gets really hot, make sure you replace it or only use it. Keep it plugged in when you're there. All right. Scientist, UFO builder, I will see you later. Great stopping by. So be careful with your plug and make sure the plug is straight inside the laptop so you don't tug on it and you don't want to break the pin or loosen up the pin. So with that, I'm going to go now, and I hope these tips helped you. And this is Mike Locascio from MSL Computer Service, And thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and stay in touch and have a good day.